Hello everyone, it is the first day of spring, so it is the first day that we start really ramping up and getting ready for this year's production for beef and pork and whatnot. Earlier today, our yearly newsletter would have gone out, kind of outlining any changes, and I think by now it should have been delivered to almost everyone. We have to deliver it in batches, or else sometimes it can collapse our website, so we don't want to do that. Today our project, not really exciting, but it was more of a reason to get out of the house, because I've been stuck in there looking at spreadsheets and trying to figure out what our pricing is going to be for the year, to come out and see how much wire we've got down out here on some of our temp fences. The temp fences are held up by fiberglass posts with insulators on them. And in the winter, we get a lot of deer and sometimes bear and some other creatures that like to run through the fence and pop the insulators off. Sometimes it's the wind or the weather can pop them off. So we go and see where they're missing. Earlier today, we've gone out and kind of identified some of the other spots, found one that have snapped off, and picked them up. So we've got a couple changes this year with how we're running things. We're still doing, we got some deer out there. Can't really show them on the screen, sorry. A little too far for the iPhone. Couple deer in one of our more northern fields. Some changes we have this year are we are instituting a referral program. So anybody who refers a new customer who buys a quarter, they get 50% or $50 off their final bill. Anybody who refers someone who purchases a quarter, the referring party will get $50 off their final order. If they refer somebody who orders a side, then they get $100 off their order. So we're doing that because we have space for volume. Increase the number of animals that we raise each year, but we can't really lower our fixed costs. But if we sell more sides, sell to more customers, we can lessen the overall cost to produce each side, and then keep from raising our prices too much. So unfortunately, we do have to raise our prices again this year. Last year we were underpriced by about 10%. Took a bit of a loss, which is disappointing. But this year we're compensating for that, but instead of doing an entire 10% increase on our price per pound, we're going to do a smaller increase, probably like 6, 7, 8%, somewhere in there, and call on our customers, our existing long-term customers, to hopefully refer some new customers, make up that other 10% that they were underpriced on last year. So that's kind of the goal there. Now, unfortunately, prices are going up everywhere for everyone, and everything, household goods and food, all your groceries, gas, heating oil, everything's going up. Unfortunately, it means it's going up for us too. We've got producers that are processors, their costs are going up. They have to box and put everything in vacuum sealed plastic, But when we deliver it, those prices are all going up. So we don't like raising prices. Sometimes we have to. Unfortunately, inflation, everything's going up. Everything's getting more expensive. Unfortunately, we've got to keep going up too. But we're going to try our best to try and curb that, or at least make it easier for people to afford what we think is the best beef on the planet. But we're a little biased. So you'll probably notice that I've got some friends with me today. We got Shadow, who is our Australian Kelpie. And in the back seat, we've got the boys. We've got Colton and Barrett. Colton's Australian cattle dog pup that he named Arrow. So they're all helping me today. Looks like I've found most of the insulators that are gone here, at least the ones I can drive to. Stuff that's further out, it's a lot further from the house, and I don't really want the kiddos walking that far with me, or definitely don't want the little puppy walking that far, so we'll do that during the day. It's nicer out. Thank you for stopping by. This is just a quick little video. We're going to kind of keep you guys involved in what we do and how we do it. This is kind of step one. Start getting ready for the animals coming here. That means getting the fences set up and getting ready to go. We won't have animals on pasture for probably another month, maybe a little bit longer. We need everything to start greening up. It's nice and wet from last year's rain, so I don't see us having any problem with getting that initial green up that we get every year. So for now, I'm just going to turn the camera around and let it record.